Oh, in the air. Oh.
Let's see. Ready? You spray 2 and I spray 2. Let's see. Don't spray on me. Hi, it's been a long time since we sat down to film. But today we have for you 2 new releases from YSL. But before we start, let's introduce ourselves. We're He Sent, She Sent. I'm Tracy.
And I'm Shane.
And let's get started.
You go first.
So we will be reviewing the new YSL, was it Flowers and Flames? Mm-hmm. Here's the bottle. This is the 50 ml. So I went to Sephora, test it out, and they didn't have the travel size. They only have this size. I know I don't want to get the full size. So what if I don't like it?
Don't like it.
And the girl was like, well, if you don't like it, you can bring it back. So we'll see. But I got it about a month ago, or a little bit over a month ago, and I've worn it a few times already. I wore it to church before, and I wore it to the mall and just out and about, and I have a few thoughts. So take a look at the bottle. It looks pretty much like the original Libre.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
It looks like the original Libre flowers, and this one is the flowers and flames, so it's like a flanker. So the notes for this one here: lavender, bergamot, vanilla, coconut, because it's a warm solar fragrance. It's very pretty, isn't it?
Very pretty.
Yes. There's orange blossom and lily flower accord and palm tree flower accord. I'm not sure what palm tree flower accord would smell like. That's the first time I've ever seen that note listed. But to my nose, you can smell the bergamot. You can smell the coconut, a little bit of the coconut. And I think that's what gives it a little bit of its solar flair to it. You can smell the floral, and it does have that warmth from the vanilla. To me, the opening is very pretty. I like the opening very much. It's warm, as I said, and it's solar. It kind of reminds me of the Kilian fragrance that came out over the spring summertime. What was it? Goddess something. I can't remember the name of it. It kind of reminded me of that initially, but as it dries down on my skin, it becomes like a metallic-y fragrance. Yes. That I'm not a huge fan of. I don't care as much for the dry down the way that I like the opening. It is so pretty. It is soft and it's sweet. So you get that floral.
Very quick question. So what's most important for you in a perfume? The opening or the dry down?
Well, both. But the dry down has to remain beautiful to me because that's the part that stays around, right? And if it's something that you don't like the way it smells, then it's a problem. True. Right?
Yeah, because for me, it's the dry down more so. Sometimes there are some perfumes that would smell, maybe, but the dry down, because as you rightfully said, this is the one that stays with you. This is what you're going to be smelling the next day or 5 or 6 hours later. So I make sure
that you like it. This though stayed with me the entire day. The first time I wore it to the mall, and I sprayed this on maybe after 1 o'clock, and I was leaving the mall maybe after 8, 9 o'clock, and I could still smell it on me. It was like still in my nose. No one said anything. I never got any compliments or anything like that, but I could have smelled it the entire time. And when I worked a couple weeks ago, it was the same thing. It stayed the entire time. No one said anything. And it stayed the entire time, which I like. It's very long lasting. I don't know how it projects because you never said anything. My mom, no one said anything. Yeah. So I don't know how it projects. But for the longevity, I would say like 6+ hours, I would say.
That's good.
But I like it. It's warm and it's nice. It's feminine.
You would say, who is this made for?
It's feminine.
I think so too. It's very feminine.
It's feminine. The floral is very floral.
Sweet, very
it's feminine for sure. And does it smell like anything that I have? No. It smells very similar to the original. The original I don't have, but I've smelled it many, many times before. This one is just warmer and sweeter. That's the difference between the two, I would say. And in comparison to other solar fragrances that I have, like I said, the Kilian Sunshine God, no. something goddess was that one. We did a review on that. I can't remember the name. Something goddess or goddess something. They're different. So there's nothing that I have that it smells similar to. However, it does have that typical designer fragrance smell. Sometimes when you smell a fragrance, you can tell like it's a designer.
Yeah, I get that.
It's safe to me.
It's not very loud.
No, it's safe.
Easy to wear.
It's easy, yes. I would say it's easy to wear. You could wear it formal if you're going to a wedding, if you're going to a special occasion, you could totally wear it for that occasion. To me, it's not a fragrance that it's you spray it on just to walk around.
Right.
It's very semi-formal.
So you'd wear it to an occasion?
Yes. The only reason I wore it to the mall is because I was testing it out. But this isn't something that I would wear just because I'm running errands or something like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's summer and fall. You could wear this in the fall because of the warmth from the vanilla. And there is a little bit of spiciness to it. Just a touch. You could, I'm not sure what is in that that's giving it. Maybe it's the palm tree flower accord. I have no idea what that would smell like. But those notes make it suitable for fall, I think. This would be a nice sweater, cool weather outside. You have on your coat. You're going out maybe on a date or somewhere like that. I think it will be perfect for that as well.
Gotcha.
But I like it. I would say I would give it a 7. I like it. A 7. A 7. But there's a note in it. That note is starting to pop out now. There's a note in it that my nose does not like. And I'm not sure what it is.
Is that palm tree flower accord?
I have no idea what it is. But the reason I'm thinking it can be that is because this is a note that I've smelled in other YSL fragrances and some other designer fragrances that I don't really like. And since palm tree flower accord, this is the first time I've ever seen that note in a perfume.
Same here.
So I don't know if it's the lily flower accord. It might be that because sometimes I have a problem with lily flowers. So I'm not sure if it's the same as lily of the valley. Sometimes I have a problem with that specific note. But there's something in here that I don't really care for. But otherwise, it's very nice. And so those are my thoughts on this. So that is YSL's, Libre, Flowers, and Flame.
The only thing I would say about it is, as we said, it's very safe. It smells like the typical designer scent. Very safe, not too loud, but it's pretty. Very.
So what do you think?
As you said, for occasions, maybe semi-formal, not to dress up or anything, but it's safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
I can't pinpoint what it smells like, but it's like something like I've smelled before on the woman's side of perfume. So yeah, it's very safe.
So those are my thoughts on that one.
My turn. So we're doing the Mysf, very masculine bottle, nice and black. There's the logo on the top of it, logo in here. I've worn it before and I'll wear that one on my skin just because I get some little difference on the paper on my skin. So you go ahead.
It's a slender bottle.
Yeah, very slender.
Easy
very
to hold.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's almost, it's not matte, but it's not shiny because you can get the fingerprints are on here already. Yeah. Let's see what the, not tester, atomizer. Oh, that's strong.
So I'll put some of it on my skin. And when I first wear it, first impression I had was like, you get the vanilla in it, but there's a sexy orange blossom in there. It's the orange blossom. It's a very sexy perfume, really nice and sexy. And what I did smell from it after wearing it for another day, the dry down is, it's a little on the green side, but it's a bit spicy. It's very, very nice. This one is, and that's why I put it on my skin again, just to make sure I get that opening. The vanilla kicking in there with the orange blossom. Really nice and sexy. And like I said, the dry down to me was on the green side. I think also it's more so to wear in the night for a special occasion. Yes. It's really, it's a romantic,
formal.
Nice
it's formal,
and formal.
Yes.
It's a really nice, sexy perfume. So more so, and even more so in the winter time too, where if you go in somewhere nice and formal, you dress down, you put that on, you're going to be sexy for the night. Very romantic.
I agree. So what was the projection?
The projection I got, I think a little bit in the evening time, Like I said, I didn't get any compliments or anything, but I think it's one of those where I wasn't maybe around a lot of people and stuff like that. Sometimes that happens. But I think it's one where the more if you wear it to certain occasions and stuff, people will. So I don't think I can give a proper judgment on the projection because of that. I didn't wear it too.
And the thing is, I think when you were testing it out, I did say something, but he's been testing out a lot of perfumes lately, so I can't even remember what my thoughts on it was. But based on the way it smells right now, it's deep, it's very sensual, it's warm, and it's masculine. I would agree, it's a sexy fragrance.
It's very airy as well. Like the other perfume, other one, like it's a little more stronger, but this one is a little more airy. It's not as loud, but and again it lasts even the next day. It lasts, I would say, a couple hours, 8+ hours. So again, I couldn't give a proper judgment in terms of the projection and feedback and anything from people because again, the way I wear it too. But for me, I think also it's one of my favorite of the YSL.
YSL, okay.
I think so. Like I've worn, they never really hit me how that one is hitting me. Really nice and sexy, romantic. I think it's really, really, really nice. One of my favorite. Even after I wear the next day, I'm like, what? I'm still smelling that. Smelling really good. Same, the dry down was green and really nice. And I could get that orange blossom again, a little spice in it. Really, really nice one. So I think that La Parfum one is my favorite one of theirs. Again, it's really on the masculine side and it's something to dress up in the nighttime, going to an occasion. And
I agree. I would say semi-formal to mostly formal. It's very nice. I like it. It's very masculine. I like it. It's not something I would wear.
Right. I don't think, it's a little too masculine. Yeah. Especially the dry down. Yeah.
The greeniness, I don't mind green fragrances. But the green in that one is a masculine green, I think. So I won't wear it, but I like it on you and I like it in the ear. I would like to smell that. So how would you rate it?
Only because I like to rate my perfumes based on the projection and in terms of...
Well, rated just based on whatever experience you have.
Based on my experience, to be honest, I would give it a strong 8.5. Strong 8.5. And again, that could go up if I were in the right places. And
people say something.
That could go up. Okay. It's my favorite of theirs. And really nice perfume. It's smooth as well. Quality. And it doesn't smell like their typical designer scent. Like it really nice. Really sexy again. I would give it a strong 8.5. And again, that can only go up. I don't see it going down. Based on
so now I have an idea. Let's do a spray off of the two. So what that is you will spray two spritz of yours and I will spray 2 spritz of mine and we see whose is stronger.
Right now?
Yes, let's do it.
On the skin or the paper?
Yours is winning.
Yeah, I don't even smell.
I can smell the sweetness in mine, the vanilla.
I get a little
but actually the combination of those two in the air, it's really nice. Really... I'm starting to smell mine.
I start to smell yours, for sure.
Yes.
But I still smell mine a little stronger. But I'm
yours is the myself is stronger.
For sure. Okay, that was interesting.
Well, those are our thoughts on these 2 new releases from YSL. So let us know if you've tried any of them or what your thoughts are, what your experiences are, and just leave that down in the comment section down below. Now, if you want to show us a support for our channel to help our channel to grow and encourage us to do more content, then please don't forget to
share, subscribe, leave your comments down below. We like to hear from you guys and we'll see you guys in the next video.
And thank you so much for all of you who've been supporting us so far. Thanks.